Hey, it's Tamara. Do you need a swift kick in the behind? Like, have you let yourself down? Have you let go of your goals, your New Year's resolutions, and you're at a standstill? This video is for you. Okay, it's swift kick in the ass time, guys. And I'm happy to give you the ass kicking, of course, but this video is about 3 authors that I follow, that they inspire me. I listen to them regularly. I've read their books, but I also follow them so that I get that my tank gets filled regularly by these 3 authors, speakers, motivational people. They're going to inspire you to get back on track. And not only are you going to feel motivated, but you are going to be given tools. I'm really big on tools, right? The rah-rah is really great, but all 3 of these people are going to give you specific things to do. They all have exercises, activities, things you can do on a daily basis to bring success into your life. You have goals, you have things that you want, and you are the only one holding yourself back. The great thing about that is you can get out of your own way, but that takes steps, that takes activities, that takes developing new habits. So I wanted to bring these 3 people to your attention in case you haven't been following them or hadn't heard of them. Tony Robbins, you may have heard of him because he's helped millions of people in every country, really, around the world. So you may have heard of him. Mel Robbins is second, and the third is Gary John Bishop. So let's start with Gary John Bishop. He has books, a whole series of books. Gary John Bishop is this really spunky man from Scotland, and I love listening to him, and I do listen to all of his things on ebook, tape, audiobook, because his accent and his delivery, he's got the most fantastic kick your butt delivery of anybody. He is my top number 1 kick you in the butt guy for sure, and you're just gonna love listening to his accent. He's just like, he talks like we are standing on the street together, and he's like, listen, here's what you're... So listen to the titles of his books. Unfuck Yourself. Stop Doing That Shit. Those are just the 2 books in his series. It goes on, but I want you to start with those 2 because really they are all sequential. So they will hit you in different parts. So your negative self-talk, your negative patterns, how you're hurting yourself, how you're in your own way, how you're letting other people in your life hurt you and get in your way. But so find which person out of these 3 that resonates with you. They all have 3 completely different delivery styles. It's fantastic. That's why I listen to all of them, because depending on the day, each one of them is going to hit me at a different spot. So he's just going to tell it like it is. And if you want to buy his journal, he will help you dig deep in the journal, sort through your baggage, what's going on, what are you carrying, what the heck are you doing, and why are you still carrying this? Why are you thinking like this? Why do you have these habits? Like, it's going to help you get down to the nitty gritty, because you really need to, so that you can get to the true work that needs to be done. So the goals that you've set for yourself can really start to happen. It's transformational. Author number 2, Mel Robbins. She is so fun. She's spunky. She's fun. I mean, she just says, stop hitting snooze. You're never going to want to get out of bed. Just get up. Get your ass up. She's very big into science. Why these habits are affecting your life. These new habits, how these new habits will transform your life. She tells it like it is. She's a straight shooter. There's no gray area here. You're not going to have to worry about, what did she mean? Did she mean this or this? She's very upfront. She's very direct. Everything is science-based, fact-based. And she has a series of books and journal too. So start with the 5-minute rule, because that just cuts to the quick. What you are doing, all the little things that you are doing every day in your life to mess it up, or delay, or procrastinate, or just not sort through the noise so that you can zero in on what you actually want. You don't even realize maybe how distracted you are and what's in the way. She will zoom that in. She has a journal too to help you walk through some exercises, but with her really powerful stuff's her beginning early stuff. So start with the 5-minute rule. And then the second book, The High 5 Habit. The daily routines that are in your way and then the larger habits that are going to transform your life. So start with those 2 books. She does have audiobooks, so those are linked in my blog. There are links to all these books in the blog and in the description. So you don't have to take notes. I got everything written out for you on a blog and then also in the description below. Mel Robbins, 5-second rule and high 5 habit. Okay, Tony Robbins. You likely have heard of Tony Robbins because he's worked with presidents, Olympic athletes, boxers, top 50 CEO, and he just digs into really basic habits too, and he spreads out into relationships, health, daily habits, things like that, and the psychology of everything, because he's got a background in, and he focuses a lot on science and psychology and why you are doing the things the way that you are doing. So you're going to feel really inspired by him too. I mean, there's a lot of like, let's get into this, let's get motivated. But the reason that he does the rah-rah motivational talks, the music, the jumping up and down, is because that physiology translates right into how you feel, your energy level, and that translates into change. So there's a reason for everything he does when he's talking to you on a YouTube video or a book, ebook, and he's got tons of books, guys, videos, and I'll put the links for his books in the description too. So I'd start with his early stuff too. And then once you kind of get to know his style, then you'll see, oh, okay, now this is the next book I need, or the next, thing that's going to take me up to the next level and transform my life. So these people all have different presentation styles. Gary John Bishop reads his own audiobook, so I always listen to him on audiobook. Of course, they all 3 do their own YouTube videos, but Mel and Tony don't always do their own audiobooks. So just look closely to see if that's, how you prefer to listen to them. You're not going to get the same ass cooking because it's not their voice. It's not their delivery. So you'll want to get the paperback or the hardcover once you review and look through the description if they're not the narrator. You want to transform your life? You can. You can start today, tomorrow. You can start any second that you want. And these 3 people will get you there because they've done all the research, the data, the science to get you there. Everything they're doing is research-based. They have a huge track record of success, and they will get you there. Cheers to you. Cheers to starting over, or starting a component of your life over, or transforming yourself, transforming your life, and getting to your goals. All the links will be in the description and in the blog. Go get them, guys.